Hey guys, Dr. Tilly here at Body Flow Chiropractic. I wanted to make a short, quick video about how to set up a home workstation. We're seeing a lot of added physical stress from people working at home, and we want to try and reduce that. Since we're having so much emotional stress, we really want to try and reduce physical stress as much as we can. So I'm going to go through a couple things on how to set up that home workstation. So first things first, from the side view, we want to make sure that our head is right above our shoulders and then our shoulders are right above our hips. So when we look vertically, everything should be straight. Second thing, we want to make sure our shoulders are relaxed. We want to have our elbows at 90 degrees when we're at the keyboard. We want to have our hips at 90 degrees, so our chair needs to be set up properly, and then 90 degrees at our feet as well. So those are the big points that we want to make sure, and I'm going to talk to you about the different ways that we make sure all of that happens. So the first thing first is monitor. We need to make sure that the monitor is at our eye level. When it's low like this, what ends up happening is we end up bringing the whole shoulders down. We lose that vertical spine, which the vertical spine is really critical so that we're properly loading all the discs. So what we do, you can take books and stack them up, or what I do with this desk is I just take a paint can that I have in the back, and I put the monitor on top. So now you can see when I'm sitting at the computer, my eyes are perfectly level with this monitor. A lot of you working at home are probably using a laptop. The issue with the laptop is you either set the laptop, on your desk and then you're bent over looking at it like this, or if this were a laptop set up, you have your shoulders too high. So it's really, really important that if you're using a laptop, you either find a monitor that you can plug in and set higher, or you take a keyboard like this and plug it into the laptop so that we can set it up at the appropriate height for our arms. So then the second thing we want to make sure is the appropriate height is our desk. Again, the elbows we want at 90 degrees. This is going to allow the shoulders to relax. If we have the keyboard too high, then you can see the stress that it then puts in my shoulders. If you have your shoulders up like this for 5-8 hours a day, you're going to start having a ton of upper back pain, which is what we're seeing a lot of. If you have the keyboard too low, then you're going to start bending over again. So it's really important that we have the keyboard at the appropriate height that our arms and shoulders are relaxed. The last thing is the chair. So a lot of people, you might have a chair like this, you might have a chair, just a regular dinner chair, anything works. We just want to make sure that we're sitting upright. Or if you have a chair like this, sometimes people start to slouch and you can see you lose that vertical alignment. One thing you can do with the chair too is I like to take just a regular old binder and you can put it like this as a wedge. This is going to keep you upright because we don't want to lose that lumbar curve. We want to keep upright, and this binder will be a constant reminder for you to stay upright like this. With the legs, we want to have, a lot of people like to work at either a high counter, something like that. And they have their feet dangling. If possible, if you're working for extended hours, try to have your feet on the ground. That's going to improve your blood flow. So again, we want to make sure eyes are straight, arms are relaxed, we're sitting upright, and feet are on the floor. Those are the big things to look for. Other things, you want to make sure that you're taking breaks. A lot of times we sit down when we're working for 1, 2, 3 hours straight. Our bodies don't like that. If you take smaller breaks, you're going to start moving, your muscles will get less tired, and you'll notice that your work improves if you take those breaks. Last thing, if you guys want any advice on how to improve your workstation, you can send us a picture either on Facebook or text it to 573-657-3569, and I'd be happy to give you feedback. So let us see your workstations.